Excited to do my first video of 2021. I have 1 bar of soap and 2 pine tar bars to add into the pine tar series, and this is from Legend Creek's farm based out of Rhode Island. Legend Creek Farms has tons of products. They have food, they have honey, they have soap, they have triple milled soap. One of them I'm going to get into, and they're based out of Rhode Island, and anything that they deal with, and they do have suppliers sometimes bring in some products, is animal cruelty free. They make sure that they're certified, and a lot of their products, especially their soap, has to do with goat milk. So the first one I'm going to get into with them, and to go a little bit into the box, their logo and boxing is very cool. This is a Dr. Squatch type soap, and I mean that in the best way. The size, it's a 5-ounce bar for $9. The ingredients, the kind of feel of it, the quality, everything about it screams to me exactly like that type of soap, which is a good thing. I mean, I think that's great because Champa, which is probably my favorite incense smell. I've had dragon blood, and in the past I think it's great. I love it, but this is even more incense smelling than dragon blood, and that's what it looks like. I've used it a couple of times. The ingredients to get into this, they're out of Forster, Rhode Island, by the way. Oh, this is pretty cool. Their farm is solar powered, 100% solar powered energy. And they're, like I said before, certified cruelty free. I do like when they include information on the box. It just makes it easier to do reviews. But the ingredients, goat milk, like I said earlier, that their soaps are goat milk based, saponified oils of olive, coconut, hemp, and shea, lye, and essential oils. So I really like this. To me, like, this is straight up smells exactly like if you took out an incense and you smelled it, the Champa, it smells exactly like this. So if you love incense, you gotta pick this one up. It is amazing. I love that smell. It reminds me of just burning incense without having to burn anything. The easiest way to describe it. It's like a vanilla patchouli type scent, I think, Champa. I'm not 100% sure. I probably should have looked it up prior, but yeah, I love this. Loved it. But we're gonna get into the main things now. Oh, you know what? I'm gonna start with the triple milled pine tar, which I really like their packaging, and I've used it, obviously. This is gonna last you a long time. This is a 9-ounce, $14 to use that. To get this, and it's got really good ingredients. A triple milled. For a triple milled bar of soap, this soap is actually really strong smelling. So not in a pine tar way though. It smells. It smells, I'd say, like balsam and cedar. It has a very Christmas tree fresh smell to it. It's almost on the sweet side. It did have a cool imprint on it. I'll probably include that in a picture. But I did use this once or twice. I thought it was really, really good for a triple milled soap. I prefer cold processed soap. There's nothing like wrong with this because you're gonna get more bang for your buck. And like I said, out of all the soaps that I've used that are milled, this one has a really good scent. Usually in the milling process, because of the heat, it takes away from the fragrance and the essential oils, and it basically burns them up. So you have to kind of over qualify with that in the beginning to make up for the scent. So they do a really good job here. There is goat milk in here. It was great, performance wise, amazing. Really good bar of soap. Like I said, sorry for the little skip in the video, but like I said earlier, I would have preferred more of a campfire smell, and that's just the way I am with pine tar. What's interesting is I just got a comment on one of my pine tar videos, and they said that they want the exact opposite. So if you're looking for a pine tar bar that is more of a nice smell, and probably definitely unisex, like anyone can use this bar. It's very sweet smelling pine smell. You can use that. It's not gonna, because some of the pine tar bars that I do have, I mean, you're gonna smell it the second you even walk near the bathroom. And I don't mind it. I know other people definitely don't, because of one of the comments I just got today, which was interesting since I'm speaking about pine tar. So we're gonna get to what I think is kind of, it's hard for me to describe, hard for me to decide which would be my favorite bar out of the 3, because Champa I thought was amazing. I loved it. I absolutely love incense, so that kind of smell to me is just, it brings back memories of when I was a kid burning incense, and it got such a good smell without that, because if you ever think about incense, it all kind of smells the same when you burn it. Maybe you smell a little bit when you first smell it, but once you burn it, it's kind of very mild. This has that like great scent, but again, I'm gonna keep going into incense stuff. But pine tar, the black pine tar bark, goat milk. I'm gonna go into the ingredients on here because I just want you to, the ingredients that are different actually. Goat milk, like every other one has. This has fragrance, oatmeal, pine tar, and pumice, which is like a volcanic, I think, a volcanic exfoliator. You'll see the little pieces of it, I believe, and the oatmeal are the bigger pieces. So I think you guys could see that. It's got a nice feel to it. Another soap I had that used pumice was for exfoliating. I love that, and I like that they add that into pine tar. I think it's great for your beard and great for your skin. I didn't feel that this was overly dry. And like I said earlier about the Dr. Squatch comment with how I feel this is like one of those types of bars. You can see the size, it's a 5-ounce bar like I said, but this, if you like Dr. Squatch's pine tar soap, to me this is a better version of it. I love, and Dr. Squatch, their pine tar soap was the soap that got me into cold process and pretty much doing reviews because I looked at other companies and things like that. And I still love them. And theirs has an orange essential oil in it, and I don't think it's as exfoliating because it doesn't have the pumice and it doesn't have the goat milk. So those three things to me make a world of difference in this pine tar soap. And if I was going to pick between the two, I would go with the Legend Creek Farm version of it. I think it's amazing. I think that it smells really good. It's like a fresh soap pine smell. It doesn't have that campfire smell. I still think it's great though. But more importantly, it feels good on your skin, and it does a really good job of stripping your beard. It does. I don't think it's over drying. This is a soap I can use every day. I don't think there's a high percent of pine tar in there. If I had to guess, it would be a 5 to 10% in here, but they don't state that. It is kind of low on the ingredients, so that's my guess. I don't know, and I didn't find that anywhere on the website. So if you like Dr. Squatch's pine tar soap, I would pick this up, and please leave in a comment if you can compare them, because to me this is far superior than the pine tar that I get from Dr. Squatch, and I love that soap. I think it's great. It's just that the goat milk, like I said, the goat milk, the pumice, and the fact that it's less, it doesn't have that citrus smell to it. It just, I don't know. It's just, those three things make it better for me. You might think differently, and that's the best part of doing these reviews, is that at the end of the day, it's opinion, and what I could say is fact is ingredients and the way it's made and the fact that they're small businesses. Those are kind of facts. Like, I mean, I can tell you that this soap has great ingredients, and it was made well and has good quality. The scent and other things are a preference, but my preference is that I think this is better than Dr. Squatch. So I really enjoy doing the pine tar soaps. I hope I have 1 or 2 more before I kind of close up and do my top 5. I'm really looking forward to getting to that. And I'm looking forward to doing more videos in 2021. So thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it. If you like the content I'm putting out, please feel free to subscribe. I appreciate it. I know that a lot of the small businesses that I do reviews on appreciate it, because it brings some views to them, and they get exposure, which I think they really deserve, especially during these tough times that we're going through right now with COVID. It's still around, and I think that it's more important sometimes to even focus on some of these small companies. If you're buying from pharmacies and using soaps that have a lot of chemicals and detergents, look at some of the small companies I'm talking about. They have great ingredients. They're small businesses. Some of them even got created because of COVID. They needed to do something. They lost their jobs and created a soap company because they could do it out of their house. And so definitely check out some of the older videos of some of the companies that I focused on. And soon a top 10 of 2021. Oh, 2020 is coming soon. Sorry, that was a bit of a tongue twister, and that should be about a week away. So looking forward to doing that too. Thank you so much for watching, and have a great rest of the day.